It's a pushover of an operation, in and out in no time with no casualties.
It was just a job.
It's in our blood, Nick. You can't do anything else because your heart isn't in it.
A piece of cake.
What color's the people you want me to shoot at, man?
Lighter than you, but darker than me.
No worries.
We're hitting a tiny island at the edge of the South China Sea. The tribal council doesn't want to sign over the mining rights. We go in, lean on the locals, and convince them to sign the contract.
No sweat.
Whoa. Nick Gunner.
Nick Gunner had done it all before.
Nitrogen byproducts builds up in the bird shit for centuries. And these people, they got tons.
But this time, it was different.
Nobody signed paper balls.
You want me to kill people for bird shit?
You've done it for less.
How much money they pay you to burn our island?
I don't want to burn your island.
This time, he faced the courage of a proud people.
Damn it, man, we've been ready to do a job! Let's do it, man!
Your move, boss.
If you want to stay. If not, your pay's on the ship.
And this time, he found someone worth fighting for.
You know, I envy you. You're gonna die for something you believe in.
For men of war, peace is hell. Unless you are fighting for someone you love. Dolph Lundgren, Charlotte Lewis, and B.D. Wong, Men of War. Based on an original screenplay by Academy Award nominee John Sayles.
Welcome to hell.
Men of War.
Neil Price's stag party was a night he'd never forget.
Neil! It was a stag night, not a sex orgy.
If only he could remember what happened.
I'm in Scotland. That's another country. How did I get here?
In a helicopter.
But before he can enjoy the happiest day of his life,
I want a proper wedding with hymns and confetti and everything.
he's got to go through
Gary, have you heard from Neil?
No.
the worst 4 days of a lifetime.
You ever suffer from unsightly fur build-up on your sweaters?
I've been arrested. Why do they call you Nutter? I haven't done anything.
No, we've got hours yet.
It's an ordeal that will leave him
Yeah?
You very kindly let me use your telephone yesterday and then I stole your car.
Oh, yes. A psychopath.
abandoned.
You're a criminal, Neil.
It isn't my car.
Threatened.
When I finish with you, they're gonna bring back hanging for you personally.
You're in touch with your dark side.
Battered.
I could shoot you.
What next?
You're a lying, thieving, probably a violent man.
You are not going to marry her.
And absolutely
How long have you been a swinger?
Oh, what?
staggered. Martin Clunes, Michael Praed, Anna Chancellor, Sylvia Sims, Griff Rhys-Jones, Sarah Winman, and Virginia McKenna.
I'm from London.
I can tell.
Staggered.
Let me tell you what styling is. The perfect session, A-frame wave, ground swell, spitting out salt water in your face, doing a 360 without a bounce. I call it the consciousness razor.
Mitchell's life was a California dream. Until he woke up in Cincinnati.
What do you think? It's wild, right?
We're just so excited about having you here. Slow down a little bit, Wiley. Hands on Jim and two.
His cousin wants him to meet his friends.
You. Where do I know you from? You used to flush my head in the urinals.
They're an interesting bunch.
I could be Elvis. It's possible.
I really like to sleep, and I like Nintendo.
They all want Mitchell to feel right at home. And if it wasn't for Nikki,
How are you? You must be getting pretty homesick, huh?
Not right now.
he'd have no reason to stay.
Man, I'm gonna throw up.
For the next 6 months, his days of sun, sand, and surf have been put on ice.
See you in school.
In a city where no one understands him.
I need traffic, smog, heat waves.
Who would have thought he'd become a hero by doing what he does best?
Been challenged by the preps to a little skating race. We thought maybe you'd, want to skate on our team.
No. He has one chance to prove himself. One final race to win. And he's the one who has what it takes to put them over the top. Airborne.
I think I'm starting to like Cincinnati.
Why would you want to kill yourself? Maybe I like the idea of choosing when I die instead of having somebody else choose for me. If someone offered you a good job, would you be interested? What kind of job are you talking about? We need someone to help us with our hunts out in the wilderness.
Are you sure about this one?
Oh, I'm sure.
Has he got courage?
Gentlemen, I would like you to meet our new hunting guide, Mason.
Here's a toast to the hunters and a prayer for the hunted. The hunt begins now.
Just let me get the door for you. Go.
We're not really gonna hunt anymore, are we?
He's nothing. He's less than nothing.
Come on, Mason!
Don't take any part in this.
I want you!
If you make it to civilization, you live. If you don't, maybe God will have mercy. I think he's gone back to the cabin.
None of them has ever done that before.
Mr. Mason!
What's that smell?
Everybody out of the cabin!
I like my meat rare.
Try well done, bitch.
Jack Mason knows he's going to die someday.
Damn, I wish I'd never started smoking.
But today, he's not in the mood.
This is where it gets interesting.
Never underestimate
Come on, Mason!
a man who has nothing to lose. Rutger Hauer, Charles Dutton, Gary Busey, F. Murray Abraham, William McNamara, and Ice-T. Surviving the Game.
Bang!
Directed by Ernest Dickerson.
Some kids are always getting picked on.
Just give it back to him.
And there's nothing they can do about it.
Come on, you guys.
Look, Sally, could you just stay the hell out of this, okay?
Even when things seem to be going their way.
You're trembling.
The bullies won't leave them alone.
And that's for putting your hands on my girl.
But these kids have someone watching out for them.
Those boys bothering you.
Someone very special. But even he couldn't save them from their fate. They're dead, but not for long.
I command you, awaken. What have we here?
I can't feel my body. I feel so weird.
This is so bad.
Now the little guys are in charge. Shrunken Heads.
300 years ago, Easter Island had a different name. They called it Rapa Nui. As boys, they had been friends. But theirs was a divided world, where the privileged made the rules.
I only believe in what I can see, what I can feel, and what I don't have. We were friends once.
As men, they would compete
If he loses the race,
for the right to lead their people.
This is our chance. You must help me do the impossible.
And to win the woman that they both loved.
How bad do you want to win?
More than anything.
Enough to see him sacrificed?
Jason Scott Lee, Isai Morales, and Sandrine Holt.
help me! Help me! Help me!
The strength of their passions would determine the fate of paradise. Rapa Nui.
At first, he did seem to spend a lot of time alone. Mum looked after him. Although sometimes she called him her bad boy Bubby.
Help!
And there was always Cat to play with. Then one day,
Hey, son. You can call me Pop.
Pop came back, and everything changed.
All right, don't go making a big thing of it.
Bad boy Bubby went on a voyage of discovery. And the world he confronted was funny,
Get off the ride, you fucking pooped the bastard!
tragic, loving, and hateful.
Get off the fucking ride, you fucking crazy bastard! Ah, shit!
Honest
Happy cat.
and hypocritical,
God doesn't like that.
and totally unlike any you've ever seen before.
God, you've got brains. Great big whoppers of things.
We proudly present an extraordinary film by Rolf de Heer, starring Nicholas Hope as Bad Boy Bubby, and delightfully supported by Claire Benito, Ralph Cottrell, and Carmel Johnson. Bad Boy Bubby. All he needs is love.